funny things that they were using as period products. And I'm just thinking, God, thank you, Lord, I was born in this time. I think it was the Greeks, the Grecian women from Greece. They were using they started the tampon thing with wood,
Whoa.
lightweight wood. They wrapped lint around it, and then they will insert it. No strings, nothing. They are just inserting it to like absorb the blood.
It's not dangerous.
It is dangerous. The Romans, the women from Rome,
Yeah.
they were using cotton, like homemade rags, and then they would just insert,
Push it up there.
yeah, to shock the blood. And sheep wool. This one wasn't even absorbing, but he said it prevented the blood, so it wouldn't let the next person beside them know that something is coming out from them. They were really hush about this thing. And the women from Africa, our ancestors,
Our motherland.
they were using grass.
Ah.
They were inserting grass in their vagina to shock, to absorb period blood. So,
Yeah, man.
oh God, I'm just saying, thank you, Lord, I was born in this time. And the Egyptian women, you know, this papyrus, is it papyrus or papyrus?
Yeah. What's that?
Is it papyrus? The people used to make paper. So they
Yeah.
just roll it into like something like a tampon shape, and then that's what the Egyptian women use. So now, when it started getting to the Middle Ages, you know, the 90s, and then people were okay. Now let's do something more hygienic.
Yeah.
That's when the Ushia sanitary belts came from. Please, we're going to put the pictures. I'm sure you're looking at it right now. This thing looks like chain. It looks like a bond.
Lord.
It's like,
It's funny, but this were the lives of women.
yeah, those are the lives of women. They were going to, that's what I'm saying, this our body here, it's so good. It can fight anything. Because imagine the infection that was going on then. They will wear this thing like clothes, and then the belt, like they were going to war. So the belt was going to hold it in place.
Yeah.
So after the era of this one was when sea sponges came. And funnily enough, people still use sea sponges now.
Okay.
Yeah, they insert it, but now you know it has been modernized.
Yeah.
But I don't even think the FDA in America, I think they're frowning upon using sea sponges as a sanitary product. I don't know if the MHRA in the UK or the NAFDAC in Nigeria, I don't know if they're doing, but I know FDA is not, they don't fully approve of sea sponges. Sea sponges could be like, they can use it and it was easier to wash for the women. So that's why they switched to sea sponges. And then I think after the sea sponges era was the era of the hygiene age. Nurses, it was nurses that found out this thing.
Oh.
During World War One, the French nurses, they found, like, they were looking for things to stop bleeding from the soldiers that were bleeding. So they found out they found a material that was made from cellular cotton. So they found that it could absorb blood, and it was easier to it was very easy. It was affordable, and they could dispose it. So Johnson and Johnson, these people have been in business for long. So they found the first sanitary towel. They made it from the cellular cotton that the French nurses found. They were still using belts to hold it in place, but they couldn't market it well. Like, they couldn't advertise it because people were still
Close mouth.
People were embarrassed to go to the stores to say they want to get Lister towel. Johnson and Johnson. I think it was called Lister towel. That was what it was called.
For something that is happening.
For something that's happening
You pee,
naturally.
you poo, you have your period.
They couldn't go. And they said the people that were buying were the rich women, and then they didn't even go to the store attendants to say they wanted to buy. They would just pick it and then just slide the money on the counter and they just walk out.
And this is something that
So the business went
month.
under because it wasn't the demands for it. People stuck to what the sea sponges and the OCD thing that they were using them because they couldn't advertise it. So it thing just like went under. I think after that was fax tampon. Some people made fax tampon. They made it was made from absorbent gauze. You could absorb, but it was leaking. There was no strings, no applicator. I think another company, and they're still in date, Cortex. Cortex. So Cortex now saw that as an opportunity, and then they started advertising their own sanitary products that looked like it was also made from that thing French nurses found, cellular cotton. They started marketing it as, oh, ours is not leaking.
Yeah.
So and luckily for them, that people could buy it now without feeling some type of shame, but people still were not vocal about it.
Today,
The first, The first person to mention period in an advert was oh my god, what's her name? Courtney Cross.
Oh,
Monica.
yes.
Monica in Friends
Friends,
in
yeah. Yay,
1980. She
Courtney.
was the first person to say period in on a TV advert. And she was, I don't know, I think she was one part she was advertising for. And then she said it said the thing got an uproar then, like somebody mentioned period on TV in 1980, and it was Courtney Cox.
So
Back
when
to my story.
the
Should I continue?
silence is loud,
The silence is loud,
very loud.
very loud. Oh, and there's one interesting part. There's one interesting story about Tampax, how Tampax came to be.
Okay.
The founder of Tampax made Tampax with applicator. That was the first tampon with an applicator because he saw his female friend, or he heard his female friend. I don't know the story. She was inserting something into her vagina to stop blood, and then she wasn't very comfortable. So he saw that, and I don't know, it provoked something in him probably, and then he designed. He not only designed a tampon with an applicator, he also patented it. Like so, nobody during that period
Could
could
do that.
invent something like that. But it just got to me, and I was thinking, in an era where women couldn't talk about periods, this person is not his wife. She's his friend. How did you know his friend was inserting something into the vagina? In 1929, when women couldn't talk about periods.
That one, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was they were friends.
Hmm?
Maybe they were friends with benefits. Don't mind me.
Please don't sue me. If you're still alive. But yeah, that was how Tampax came to be. It was born out of sweetness. It was designed. I'm like, no, I won't let you go through that.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of
I think
romance,
that's about maybe it's part. I didn't mean the friends to benefit part, but it's possible that she was just really really frustrated and tired, and she had no choice but to voice out to someone who she felt was her friend, even if it was a man. I can
yeah.
imagine the amount of courage it took to have actually
Actually, kudos to her though. And
kudos,
because of her,
and
something
because of
great came
her.
out. Something great came out of it.
Yeah.
I think one of my inventions, the one I love, was one actress that made menstrual cups. Honestly, guys, menstrual cups came from before World War II.
Whoa.
It just didn't start now, but then it was made from latex, and then the business went under because latex went it was difficult to get latex during the World War
World
II.
War.
I think she came back another time, but people had just moved on from
From
it
menstrual
because they were
cups
now other
products.
products. The one that was annoying, I don't know what they were thinking. They said they were going to make in 19 is it 70? They said Procto, I can't remember their names now. They're going to make world most absorbent tampon. And what did they do? They did make world most absorbent tampon that you could use all through your period. You insert it once, and then for the 5 days, 6 days, or 7 days that you're menstruating, it just stays in there and it just keeps absorbing the blood, absorbing the blood, absorbing the blood.
CSS.
It went this thing went on for 5 years, but the business went under after 5 years. Ask me why.
Toxic shock.
Thank you very much. Toxic shock
Just means
syndrome. I'm sure if you use tampon, if you use menstrual cup, you see on the carton or whatever the covering is always the risk of
risk of toxic
TSS,
shock.
toxic shock syndrome.
Yeah.
It's these people that caused it. They were the originator. Because why did he not think that this thing was going to cause infection? Was it going to breed infection? Said over 800 women had this thing and they died from it.
Oh, Lord.
Toxic shock syndrome. Toxic shock syndrome is a bacteria. It's not the tampon causing it. Actually it's the tampon causing it. Let's talk
Because the past tampon staying there
It's
in
staying
that
there for long.
environment,
It has caused it
leading
has
to
breed
breed of that particular
microorganism,
microbe.
staphylococcus.
Yeah, staphylococcus breeds in that environment.
It
And when
breeds
it
in that
stays for
environment.
long, it can go into the bloodstream of the woman and cause like a septic
Shock.
attack.
And then they are vomiting, they are dizzy.
It's life-threatening.
Life threatening. So that's why I think it's been mandated for them to include it on tampon packs and menstrual cup packs that it's likely to cause TSS. But honestly, if you use your tampon as you should, you're changing
Within 4 hours,
4 hours,
take it out.
take it out.
You're
You are using
okay.
your menstrual cup, you're taking it out. There's nothing like that. Nothing like that's going
But
to
when you're
happen.
having tampons in, listen to your body. If you don't feel good, take it out
Take
and
it
use what you're
out.
used to.
Exactly.
You don't
To
have to use
prevent this
something because
TSS.
everybody's using it. Use a period product that feels comfortable for you. not a period product that you want to feel like, oh, I can use it because people are using
People are
it.
using it.
If
It's
pads,
what works for you.
as basic as pads are,
Some people
if
don't use it because it doesn't make
it
them
doesn't make them
comfortable.
comfortable, but if pad makes you comfortable, please use
Use
stick with
pads.
pads. Yes.
So yeah, and that's how just like that the evolution, and finally people came invented. People stopped using belts to hold sanitary
Grass.
products to grasp it in place.
People stop using grass.
That's before now.
They were still women.
People have stopped using that one, and then adhesive pads came, and people could finally breathe. Parts that stick to your underwear. Thank you, Lord, for invention. Thank God I
Yeah,
was
for
born in the
growth.
1990s and not,
Earlier,
earlier.
way earlier.
But yeah, that's how it came. So the period products we have now, the pads, period pants, all of this, they're not new inventions.
I
They've
think
been
discussions
around, they've
have
been in
been,
existence, but
but like you
they've
said, I
been
feel like they
modernized
could
for
have been,
safety,
yeah,
comfort, hygiene.
I feel like they could have been, they could have come earlier and a lot more
Yeah,
women,
if people
if
were
people were just open about
open
these
about it.
things.
You look so sad.
I am because I don't know.
It's a lot.
Yeah, women actually suffer
I think,
quite.
please, funny story. I think we should do this and then just share. Maybe ask your mom, or if you still have your grandma alive, what it was like
Yes,
then.
yes. I think I'm
Let's
going to do
hear
that.
perspective,
I think I'm
please.
going
I
to
would
do
really
that. That
love
would
to
be
hear
really
that.
nice. And we
Yeah,
can discuss about it
our
in our
mother's period story,
community.
maybe an hashtag like our mother's
Yeah.
period story. Let's just hear
Talk about, say
what
it
it
in
was
comment section.
like,
Ask your grandma how
their
she,
menarche story, and
yes, and then
how they
how did they go through
did.
periods?
Let's recycle this conversation. Let's
We
talk
need to,
about it.
especially people, we need to preserve this history
Let's preserve
for
this
people
for
that are alive, for like the older generation of women that are still alive. We need to
yes
get first hand, let's
information.
understand what they
Let's
felt.
change history.
Yes, let's know firsthand and feel firsthand how they
All
felt,
those no
so
documentation,
that
no
when we are being
documentation, let's
really, really
eradicate
hush
it.
hush and we're deciding not to talk about these things, let's know that it could actually be putting, generation of women yet unborn in danger. Because
Honestly.
if quicker we talk about these things and the quicker we demand, equality in healthcare and proper, competent, you know, reproductive care for women, the better it is for people that are coming right behind us.
Exactly.
So all these period products, if a young girl is just starting her period, or someone who feels like she can have a better experience as regards to how she goes through period every month, and they're like, okay, there are so many periods out there. We have cups, we have period panties, we have tampons, we have pads, the hygienic products now.
Yeah.
How should people choose what is right for them? Like, what are the pros and the cons of these products, and what are the best ways to use them to ensure the best experience,
Okay,
basically?
so this is like a personal opinion,
Yeah,
but I think try it all and see what
yeah,
works best for
yeah.
you.
Me too. I agree.
That's just my personal opinion, because I see people who are stuck with pad and they have irritations.
Yeah,
But when you hear like, why are you still using pad if you have irritations? Like, and they say, oh, because it's just convenient, because that's just what they know, or because people don't like change,
yeah,
they don't want to try something new. So you might benefit from a menstrual cup, you might benefit from tampon,
yeah.
and if you just stuck with tampon for long, and you know
It's feeling not like
it's
it
feeling
anymore.
not like you, and their period cups, their menstrual yeah, menstrual cups, menstrual discs, you might just want to just explore and then just see what works for you. We did a mini interview with just random people, and just I with like a this or that, pad or tampon or this, and then many people had different things. And when we asked, you could see that they knew what they were saying.
Yeah,
Although some people said they hadn't tried any other one, and my advice is just try others. For me now, I don't think I have a preference, but I just use what works best on each day of my cycle.
yeah,
Like I said, the first day is light.
yeah,
That's like an introduction. I get my tampons. It works for me. Second day, tampon does not work for me because it's heavy. My day two, my cycle day two is heavy. Tampon cannot work for me on my cycle day two. I'm wasting it. So if I don't go with pads, what's it called?
every flow
Every flow
part.
pads, menstrual cup works best. So this is what a menstrual cup looks like for people who have not seen it. I don't know if it's clear. I hope this is visible. This is a menstrual cup. It has a base, it has a stem, and this is what's it called now? The top. I can't remember. This is the vagina. Oh yeah, we have a uterus here in the building. I can't come out and introduce my friend. Her name is Megan.
Wow.
so,
Please ignore that.
so yeah, this is the vaginal canal.
Yeah.
When you insert a period cup, it's there are ways to insert it. There you can do the C folds where you fold it like this, the punch down method, and then the seven fold. What you're basically doing is you're trying to is staying here. This is the vaginal canal. This is where the period cup stays. Is it visible? It stays here. When you insert it, it has like a suction thing, so it just springs up here, and then it just collects the blood. This thing can hold about. We did the small. This is a small size. It can hold about 20 ml of blood. So that's why this works for me on my second day. First time I tried it, I'm not going to lie, it was very uncomfortable. But I think it was because it was something new. But as you use it, oh, by the way, this is new. I promise. This is new. This
Just
is new.
stating.
I promise. This is new. So by with subsequent use, it gets better. And I think that's why people don't use the disadvantage. Why
Yeah.
people, because it's just hard to use.
Yeah.
The first time you have to learn many methods
Many
of
methods,
inserting,
yeah.
methods of
Removing.
removing, but it gets better. There are so many YouTube videos on that. And I think we should do one of these days how to
How
use
to use it.
menstrual cups and menstrual disc. We don't have a menstrual disc here, but that's another one. And by the way, this is reusable. You just need to wash at the beginning of your when you
Period.
and after when you take your you wash it and then you sterilize.
Yeah.
You sterilize at the beginning of your period and at the end of your period, but you wash as you remove. It's just soap and water that soap that doesn't have smell.
Yeah.
So it's reusable. It's cost effective. I don't
It
know.
might sound expensive at the
Yeah,
initial
upfront.
time,
Yeah,
but look at the long term
long term.
effects
And it doesn't come most. I think
and
most period I know.
environmental, factors as
Yeah,
well. It's good for
environmental
the
factors, good for the
environment.
environment because it's reusable.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when it doesn't come, it's not just one. The ones I know that I've gotten, it's not just
Two
one.
or
It
three.
comes in two. So when you're taking off, when you're removing, you're washing, this is dry, then you insert again. Like you can interchange. So yeah, this is what a menstrual cup looks like. Pad, we all know what a pad looks like. An adhesive pad, you can get it anywhere. Pads are beginner friendly. Then there's nothing hard about using
Nothing
pads,
complicated.
nothing complicated. And I think that's why most people like pads.
Yeah.
Uh, what's your preference, Max?
So I think like you as well, but mine is not every day of my period. I think it's as I've grown. Initially it was pad. There wasn't really much of an option. So I'm happy now that we're giving people the option.
Yeah.
And I know somebody watching them might be like, where will I see this or that thing? Trust me, they are there. They might be expensive, they might be a bit, and I know it's a pain because period poverty is
Oh, another thing we need to
it's
talk
another
about
thing we
period
really need to
poverty.
talk about. But if you have the access and if you have the opportunity, try everything to see what works for you. I've tried pads, I've tried tampons, I've tried period pants. I think for me, I'll say the most convenient for me and what works best for me is the period pants in the sense that I just take it the disposable period pants. I started using it when I just gave birth, when I was postpartum, because I saw it on a YouTube video and said, "Oh, you'll be postpartum, you're very stressed, nobody wants to be washing panties up and down, and not everybody is comfortable giving their panties to someone else to wash for them. So if you're like me and you don't want to wash panties and you just want something that'll just, keep you safe and you can throw it away after, try disposable period panties." So I got that and it was revolutionary for me. Just use wrap everything, both pants, everything, to the bin, and it was just okay.
By the way, there
So
is there's a period
reusable,
pants that's
that
reusable
usable that
as
you can
well
wash
that
and
you
then
can wash,
use.
but
But
they're
I
just
haven't,
hard to wash.
yeah,
I think that's that's a complaint about reusable
reusable
period
parts
pants
because you
because
have to soak
you have
it,
to
you
wash, you
have to
have to
let all the
soak,
blood.
so it's just stressful for some.
But I think why I stopped, I've not stopped basically, but my major issue with it sometimes is that it is quite expensive. I live in the UK and you can get a pack for about £14, and sometimes I have to use more than one pack. So for your period, let's say every single period I have to buy like I have to use about one and a half, and it's not very cost effective. So I discovered a new pad, an existing product actually, but just a new variant. And I think basically my issue with period products or pads were I don't like short pads because I sometimes I notice that it goes all the way, and then I'm a big girl. So for bigger girls, bigger ladies, it's easier when like you are properly covered because there's a lot to work with basically. Anyway, so I opted for this particular product because it was an existing product, like I said, but a new
The
variant
new
of it,
variants,
and it's
they've,
really long. Like it was
and I think
really,
that's what we even used for
yeah,
the
for the
experiment. You're
practical.
going to
So I
see
think you can see that it's
it's
really
very
long,
long.
really wide, and takes up a lot. So when I put it on my pants, it's like goes from front to back. The wings are wide enough so it covers like the sides, and then it takes a lot.
How much is this in the UK?
In the UK, mix and match in like popular stores is about £6.
Like Asda,
Yeah,
Lidl.
popular stores you can. I think it's £3.50 for one, but if you're doing mix and match, you're buying two at a time. You can get it for like £6, and
That's cheap. I don't know if it's in Nigeria though.
yeah,
We'll check and then we'll let you know, guys.
we'll let you know.
And then this is what a tampon looks like. This is a tampon with an applicator. Basically, you just pull. Oh my god, ruined it. And then you push, and this goes into
And
your
the until
vagina.
it comes out.
And then we have the strings where you used to pull it out. For tampon, yeah, people prefer tampon because they don't have to wear pads feels bulky.
Yeah,
That's why most
and
people
some
prefer
people
tampon,
swim with
and you can swim
tampons.
with a tampon.
Yeah,
Oh, did I mention that with a menstrual disc? I don't have a menstrual disc here, but something like this. But
shorter.
menstrual disc, instead of staying, the menstrual cup stays in the canal. The menstrual disc stays just under the cervix. This is what this. This is what the cervix. This is the cervix, and the menstrual disc stays here. For the menstrual disc, people can have sexual intercourse with a menstrual disc on
Yeah, without interfering.
without interfering with it, and that's why most people prefer it. And it's reusable as well. Of course, oh, I think they're disposable ones, but I don't think it's. What's the point of getting a disposable menstrual disc when they are quite costly?
Yeah, I know someone that said too much information. Sorry, it might be distressing. That if her husband insists on her having sex while she's on her period, she usually stuffs off her vagina with cotton wool.
I don't think we should be
Please,
doing that. No,
don't
no,
give
I don't
yourself.
think
You
we
shouldn't be doing
shouldn't be
that. Don't
doing
give
that.
yourself toxic shock. I beg you.
Toxic shock syndrome is
I beg
real.
you. Cotton wool, raw cotton wool is not sterile. It has
That's
no business in your
we shouldn't be
vagina.
doing that
If you're one of
anymore.
those people that roll cotton bobs, I think I've heard of a couple of people that roll cotton bobs
To
and
have
stuff
sex,
it up your
get a
vagina.
menstrual disc,
Just get a
please.
disc.
Get a
That
menstrual
is
disc.
what.
It stays in place. So the point of this period products is just find what works for you.
Yeah.
Try and see what works for you, and then just stick to it. What works for your flow, what works for your routine, just and stick
Your
to it.
period duration, every
Your
single
period
thing.
duration and just
It might
stick
not
to
be easy
it.
to be wearing tampons 7 days a week.
No,
So
it
if your
might
period is
not.
for 7 days,
Some people don't like tampons because it's invasive.
yeah,
Fair enough.
true.
So yeah, that's them. Speaking about cost of products
Yeah,
in different places. And honestly, it's not just in Africa. It's all over the world. In different continents, period poverty, it's a thing.
yeah.
It's a thing. Period poverty is when people don't have access to, they can't afford sanitary products, period products, and then it's impacting their lives. That's simply what period products
Poverty
is.
is.
And there are so many statistics of African women not going to young girls missing schools because of period poverty. They don't have period products, and I know there are so many initiatives that sprung up, so many charity,
Yeah, Paddy Girl Child Initiatives.
yeah, so many that are trying to curb this, but it's still happening.
It's still there.
It's
And
still
I feel
there,
like what we
and it's
need is
really
something
sad.
sustainable.
And what we is something
Yeah.
sustainable.
Kudos
And
to every single person that's ever done a
I
Paddy Girl Child.
respect
I
it
respect you.
that
God
you've
bless you.
helped a girl child, you've sent parts to
Chef's
school.
kiss.
You are the real MVPs.
I remember
Just
I did a program in my NYC year where we went to like orphanage homes and let's
to
be
give.
motherless babies homes to like give period pads and educate girls about menstrual hygiene.
God bless you. It's literally in
Oh,
the
thank you,
Bible. Please
darling.
help.
It was
Help
an
young
amazing
girls.
time
Pay
because
forward. You've received
yeah,
help to pay forward.
pay it forward.
Help a girl child. Please. People are missing. Why are girls missing schools because of
It
period?
affects the
And not just
economy
school. It's just
at the end of the day
if we don't
because
have
come
educated
on,
women,
all I
this
go
country will
do.
die. Not country, the nation.
It's not
Not the
gonna be
nation, the continent.
nice.
And then they said because some countries heavily tax these
Period
period products as
products,
well, so it
yeah.
also affects the kind. So that's why the prices are going up. How much is a pad in Nigeria now?
I had to ask because I'm not in Nigeria at the moment. I had to ask, and I found out that periods that are seemingly high-end products can go as far as 2,500 to 3,000 naira for one pack of period products,
And if you, God help you, you're a heavy bleeder.
and you have to
You
use two.
you can't use one pack.
That is like
That's
5,000
5,000.
in
That's
one
expensive.
circle.
That's not.
How many?
That's not cheap.
Imagine a person
That's
that
not
has
affordable.
4 teenage girls.
Jesus Christ.
And then if you want to go for the cheaper versions, we have the ones that are costing between 1,200 to 1,500, even 2,000 naira
And
for
that's
a
part that is
pack.
seemingly affordable. What of tampons? That would be
Tampons.
really
Somebody
expensive.
said a pack of Tampax is 9,000 naira
Lord of Lord.
for a pack of Tampax.
Period poverty is a real thing. Please do a good deed. Help a girl child. Contribute to initiatives. This partner with initiatives that are
Yeah.
helping girl child. You can be. I saw this initiative. I can't remember their name now. They provide menstrual cups to school girls, and I just think that's just so brilliant.
That's amazing.
They teach them how to use it. It's reusable.
Yeah.
They don't have to. And I'm not. And there are some that do reusable pads. Teach people how to make reusable
Usable pad
pads.
for themselves are
I think that's in
hygienic and
Abuja in Nigeria. It's in Kenya as well.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Please partner with this. Let's help the next generation of
Yeah.
girls. Let's do good
and God
deeds.
helping us as well.
Yeah, we are
The
coming up
Fold,
our
Project
initiative.
Deliver,
Project
we're
Deliver.
coming
We are
up
going to
with
do this as
initiatives to
well.
help women try to, overcome period poverty. And then
We
hopefully
need
when
you.
we
We
launch,
need you. We need you.
we need you to help us to support so that we can, take this vision far and just be able to provide sustainable healthcare for women. That's our goal. That's our why. Sustainable reproductive healthcare for women all over the world.
All over the
That's why
world.
we are here. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have we come to the end of this episode?
Finally.
Do we sing?
No.
But thank you. Thank you so much for riding with us.
We're happy that you're here.
Please stay tuned for
Stay
the
tuned
next
for
episode.
episode 4. A little teaser. We're going to be talking about hormones.
Yeah.
Hormones. What are hormones? What are they? People have been singing hormones. Your hormones are not balanced. Hormonal imbalance. They don't even know what hormones are.
What is this hormone? Where are they? Are they my bum? Are they my
your
head?
What are they? Are they just things that overwhelm you? Are they like evil spirits that are looking around and they just come and do? So what are hormones? Basically? That's what we're talking about next
So we're going to
time.
be talking about it. And
So
please,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And please, if you have any questions, you can leave in the
Drop
comment
it.
sections.
Email us.
Email us.
Reachthefold@gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
We'll put all our
Instagram
details,
accounts.
everything. Come on.
DMs.